¿Qué vas a hacer ahora? ¿De full loops tú ahí con la escoba? Vale, no, full loops era. No, no era full loops. ¿Qué película era? La escoba. De baile. No me acuerdo. Full loops no era. No era full loops. Me he olvidado. Bueno, a ver, pues entonces. Vamos al Instituto Belmont, que es nuestro próximo destino. El Instituto Belmont, te lo acabo de decir ahora, Galloway. Si es que no me haces caso. Si corres más, iremos más rápido. No es nada.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Hostia. La pena es que es cierto. Da igual. Belmont High School. Que se me pondrán a bailar y a cantar y estas cosas. No, no, vale, no.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m.
La una.
We're keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around
Míralo.
last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll
Corre.
get the car and see if I can cut him off.
Pero hazlo bien. Vamos a irnos por aquí. Tenemos el campo. ¡Pásame la pelota! A ver si puedo darle con la pelota. A ver, a ver, a ver. ¡No! ¡Por haberla chutado! ¡Fall! No, col. Si yo soy col, se la chuto. A ver si llego a darle la cabeza, ¿sabes? Sería un buen detective, yo. Si hiciera estas cosas. ¡A lo Oliver y Benji! ¡Pero no corras! ¡Pero atropéllalo! ¡Atropéllalo! ¡Joder! Pero, ¿por qué me haces correr de esta forma? Se está cansando y lo sabes. ¡Carruthers, arranca! ¡Arranca! Pero, ¿el tío por qué no arranca? Joder. Pero vamos para darle. ¡Vamos, placa aquí! ¡Vamos! ¡Ahí contra la valla! ¡Oh! Estamos más adelante, pero no pasa nada. Me has hecho cansar. Esto no es bueno.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Porque te lo obligo.
Break your fucking skull, Eli.
¡Oh! The Golden Butterfly.
You are in very deep trouble.
Sí, sí. Pero en un gran problema.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Y con música y todo. Tirorito, titoti. Entonces vamos a ver qué encontramos aquí. Me ha vivido, seguramente será la matrícula. Bueno, el maletero. Oh, la cuerda, la ropa y el tubo.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Pues sí. No sé quién es Ray Pinker, pero bueno. Aquí tenemos la llave de tubo que vimos en la intro. Un Chrysler. Y la ropa ensangrentada. HM. Es mecánico. Interesante. Llama a comisaría. Pero espérate, ¿no? ¿Solamente esto? Joder. O sea, se ha cansado tanto de correr que ahora no puede ni correr. Madre mía. Vamos. Ahí haciendo footing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Vamos. Y ahora corres. Me cago en todo. Vale, opa. A ver. Phelps, page 24/7. 24 no.
Badge 1247.
1247. 24 no. 12.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Gracias. Primero interrogamos a Eli, el tío este chungo guarro que se parecía al Duende Verde. No me acuerdo cómo se llama el actor.
You drive. I need to go
Y
to the
luego al marido.
Where exactly are we going?
Pues, ¿dónde quieres que vayamos, Galloway, por favor? Si tenemos que interrogar, no iremos al cine por palomitas. Si
I
es que
say we
también...
make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
No, pero aún no, hombre.
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
case. And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
No, no se va a librar de esta forma. Aunque podría primero investigar al marido y luego al pavo. Porque la joya la tengo. No creo que nos pueda dar muchas cosas.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
O sea,
I gave his wife a tap. I said, "Oh,
el tío este se va al 1. Pero...
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
¿Con quién? ¿Con quién? ¿Qué pasa? Vale, chicos, ahora mismo estoy... Claro, el marido tenía el de esto ensangrentado. Este encontró la brocha. Voy a por el marido, ¿qué cojones?
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test, I can prove it.
Why did you
¿Por qué
burn
quería
your
eliminar sus
shoes,
zapatos?
Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Inténtelo.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was
Fuiste Boy Scout.
I learned some more in the army.
Pero estás muy denso. Voy a dar de ti.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier.
Lo mismo... Muy bien. Y encima ha dicho la misma que la ha
Your wife was
estrangulado.
beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
No te creo.
You're gonna die for this.
Vale, mierda, le he cagado con la musiquita.
If I'm gonna
Le he cagado con la musiquita. Ya
My
más o menos le he pillado.
is clear. You can't badger me into admitting anything.
We found
Vale.
your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
¿Este tío cómo se llamaba? Henry Moller, ¿no? Lo dudo mucho. Espérate, ve la libreta. Tengo la... No la tengo, ¿no? Sí, tengo el mono. Sí.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Lo siento mucho, tío, pero va a ser que no.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why,
¿Por qué no?
Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Ya tenemos que investigar al otro. No, al menos acabo de ver que si tenía que investigar los dos, sí o sí.
You look like you've had it rough.
¡Hostia! Tan reventado la cabeza.
Down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro.
La
I'm
catedral.
looking for something new.
La catedral de San Pedro. Es que creo que voy a dudar de ti. O te voy a creer.
What kind of job?
He fallado. Mierda.
Fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyards. I'm pretty good with my hands.
Bueno, pero aparte me has dicho que era... O sea,
You ever
tienes
tie up
acceso.
any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
El tío me dice la verdad.
Farm boy like you,
Sí.
Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid, it stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
No te creo. O sea, voy a...
You're
Espera,
a liar,
mentira.
Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
No, el dinero no.
Found some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
Nope. Pero dudo de ti.
Like I made a mistake.
Pero dudo de ti. Dudo de ti.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the hat squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about?
That's the guy. Detective, that's him. That's the guy who parked the car, I'm sure of it. Hey, he's getting away!
¡Hijo de puta!
That's not true. I can't go to jail.
¡Hijo de puta el tío! ¿Será cabrón? Pues Rusty, por una vez en tu vida tenías razón. Ha sido el marido. No me he cargado yo el semáforo, no he sido yo.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Sí, pero espérate. ¿Qué tirar para...? ¡Hostia! Vale, no. Vale, derecha, izquierda. ¡Joder! ¡Dios!
You gotta get me closer.
¡Pero si estoy con él! ¿Cómo quieres que me acerque más? Para tirar, por aquí. Toma. Dios mío. ¡Joder! ¡Hijo de puta! ¡Ah, coño! ¡Se me escapa! ¡Que se me escapa! Vamos, corre, corre, coche. ¿Dónde decir? A la derecha, izquierda. ¡Hostia puta! Vale, no ha pasado nada. He frenado. Pero, a ver.
It ends here, Hugo. Once we get the janitor's statement, you'll be staring down.
Si es que soy un as en persecuciones. Me estrello yo mismo. ¿Ahora qué? ¿Eh? ¿Cabezón? Si es
I have
que...
to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work.
No jodas.
Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Joder. Madre mía. Yo creo que se ha enfadado un poquitín, ¿no? Pero yo creo que tendría que pasar así, o sea... ¡Hostia! O sea, una estrella. Jiji. Viva. ¡Oh, Dios mío! ¡Esto está lleno de Charlies!
We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
Coño. ¡Toma!
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Toma ya.
Continuará. Y hey. ¿Os ha gustado el capítulo? Pues si queréis saber más sobre la serie, no os olvidéis de ver el vídeo anterior, ya que está bastante interesante la serie. O si no, incluso mi disquera tenéis un vídeo aleatorio para ver diversos vídeos. Espero que os vaya bien todo y hasta luego.